Hi, Don here. Today I'm just going to show you how I've turned this original peony applique by taking a mould of it into these copies of a resin applique. It's a bit of a magical process, but this is how I do it. So first up, what I do is I get my resin casting materials. There's two parts, part A and part B. It's a pretty simple process, basically equal parts, pour one into the other, and make sure that it's thoroughly mixed. Now I don't have a lot of time to do this because this is a fairly fast setting sort of process, but now that it's mixed into the mould. So basically it's just a process of systematically filling the mould to the desired height and letting the resin do the rest of the work. And just standing by and watching the magic happen. So it's a chemical process that's unfolding here. A lot of heat is actually generated off it as the chemical reaction takes place. But as you'll see in a very short time, it'll quickly solidify into the solid resin. I still always find it a rather amazing process just to watch this chemical reaction occur. It always starts in the deepest parts of the mould and then just spreads out to the rest of the mould. Any second now, and the chemical reaction will have occurred. It's a really quick and easy way of making these appliques. And once you've got them, then you can paint them or stain them or whatever you want to do with them. And any second now. It's pretty much a temperature dependent process, so because it's a little bit cooler this morning, it takes a little bit longer, but in the warmth of the day it happens quite quickly. But as you can see, now the reaction's taking place and the magic is happening. So I'll just let that solidify a bit. In terms of the overall process for it to dry to get one of these, it happens quite quickly, and I'll show you how I take it out of the mould, but that happens normally after around about 5 or 10 minutes. But as you can see, the chemical reaction is now happening, and the process is well underway. Okay, well this has had time now to set, and still quite warm from the chemical reaction, but yeah, so now it's time to take it out of the mould, and it's basically just a process where you just break the edges away from the applique in the mould and gently extract it from the mould itself. So just a case of going around to break the surface tension of the new applique, and gently extract it. Okay, well there's the finished product. A little bit of trimming to do just to trim off some of the excess there, but in essence that's the process of getting extra copies of that, so that you can do whatever your heart's desire to apply that to furniture pieces or other decorative pieces. Here's a couple of other examples of ones that I've done in recent times. So there's a rose stem. As you can see, you can turn this sort of rose effect by painting it with a gold leaf. Little cherubs, and even larger items like scrolls and those sorts of things. So my challenge now, the next part of the experiment I guess, is to take a scan of that, 3D scan of that, and put it into a computer program, with my objective being to, with the aid of a CNC router, is to make a wood version of that rather than a resin version. So stay tuned to see how all that works. Hope that was informative and interesting. More videos on the way. See you in the next one. Bye now.